Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Tower of God Chapter 550, or Season 3, Episode 133. I don't know if I don't know if I've ever been this excited for a chapter of Tower of God to come out. Not since I've started doing YouTube, probably not since before then. I I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this chapter. Of course, I've liked what's been going on in the story lately. I've enjoyed Tower of God lately, but in addition to that, it's chapter 550. It's like another sort of half 100 chapter. It feels like a bit of a milestone, especially with us about to go on hiatus, which is, again, a bittersweet thing. It's not good in that we're not going to get weekly Tower of God, but I always like the idea of CU resting up and taking a break, along with the rest of the Tower of God team and everything. And just because it's hiatus and it's not going to be new chapters coming out week to week, it doesn't mean, sorry, piece of hair, doesn't mean that they're not going to be working on it still. We know certain things that were done last hiatus, like the entire Yusracha flashback with Nen Nen and Wang Wang was all done last hiatus. So it just feels like this hiatus, they're probably going to do a lot of stuff preparing and figuring out what's going to be going on for the next arc. That's sort of how I see it. Especially since we're about to go into a new arc, it seems like there's probably going to be a lot of planning going on. But yeah, I'm excited. There's a lot of stuff I want to do over the hiatus, like I mentioned. This has been so far in the back of my mind with all the other Tower of God stuff going on. But yeah, there's going to be... I want to start doing more webtoon stuff now that we're going to be waiting for more Tower of God. So I want to do like Omniscient Reader. Purple Hyacinth is one that I've been looking at for a while. Kubera. I want to get to all of those at some point, so expect to see those over the break, or at least starting those. Like I said, I'll put up a poll for what to do first, but I kind of might want to do more than one. There's going to be tons of anime stuff. There's plenty that I finished that I haven't done reviews on yet that I want to do. Tons of manga stuff. Those read-throughs are all going to continue. But I was sick for 2 weeks, and I've been inundated with a bunch of Tower of God stuff that I've really been enjoying working on. So there's all of that. But yeah, so just expect much, much more from me over the hiatus. In addition to all of that, something I posted just yesterday, go watch, if you have time, the arc ranking that I did. I was originally going to do it on my own, but I was like, hey, does anybody want to be a part of this? And both Joe and Boss Jesse said that they wanted to be a part of it, so massive thank you to them, and massive thank you to Kick the Cam Productions, or Ron, who, when I last minute was like, hey, tomorrow we're going to be recording this, do you want to be in it, said yes, and they all sacrificed a night of their lives to record that, because we were recording for well over 4 hours. So again, massive, massive thank you to all of them. Go watch all of their stuff. Dr. Bonehead, Boss Jesse, and Kick the Cam Productions. Yeah, go check out that video. It was extremely, extremely fun, and one of the most informative videos I think I've probably ever made when it comes to just so many reviews and thoughts on every single arc of the series. We ranked every arc in Tower of God from worst to best, and it took like 4 hours, so yeah, definitely go check that out. But yeah, again, not a super long intro, sorry, I'm trying to keep this short. Last week I went for like an hour or something overall for the full video. But I just wanted to let you all know, since this is going to be the last reaction you're seeing until we're back from hiatus, what else is going to be going on. I want to do a bunch of Tower of God lore videos I've mentioned. I want to review a bunch of the chapters from the past that I haven't reviewed before. So I definitely want to do that as well. I want to do more work with other people. More collabs would be nice. In addition to that, this week specifically, one of the reasons I've been so excited for this chapter to come out is because once I've taken my screen time note on, like, okay, so I did the screen time video after 500 chapters, and then at chapter 533 I was like, well, let me do the screen time notes for chapters 501 through 533, and since then every week as a new chapter's come out, I've done screen time notes on that chapter after it's come out. So now that we're here, now that this chapter's done, I can take the notes on this, I can do a chapter 550 Tower of God screen time video, and I am so excited to see what the results of that are, how things have changed, and to do that video sometime, hopefully like Tuesday, Wednesday, sometime in the middle of the week this week. Then, of course, the Tower of God character poll is going to be ending. I'm going to try to end it midnight EST on August 24th is when I'm going to attempt to end it. So it'll be ending there again, August 24th. Don't try because of like time zones and stuff to like go last minute. Try to get your votes in earlier on the 24th just to be sure, because of time zones and everything. But midnight EST, I'm planning to end it. And then I will, in case there's a delay on voting, I'll wait and I'll not mess with the results or anything like that until Thursday. On Thursday, I'm gonna get all the results and I'm gonna work on making them into something, some sort of visual. I'm gonna have all the results with the exact vote totals for every single character, down from the characters who got 0 votes all the way to the #1 most popular character. I'm going to make those. I'm going to try to have them all sent out to all of the Tower of God YouTubers and streamers by Saturday. That's like my last deadline that I'm hoping for. If I can get it to them by Thursday or Friday, I highly doubt that, but I'll do it. But yeah, by Saturday, hopefully, I will have that out to everyone, and then by Sunday, hopefully, I can make my own video on it. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. You'll have the chapter 550 screen time video middle of the week, and you'll have the character poll results at the end of the week. So yeah, hopefully you'll have all that. Remember to go vote in the character poll, and because it ends in 3 days, and I was like, well, I don't know how like different the final results will be 3 days from now, I didn't want to do like a full like top 100 update like I've been doing every week, just to preserve a little bit of the surprise. And man, are there some surprises. Wow, things have changed quite a bit, because I was like, I really, really want to get 5,000 votes. 2,000 was like my bare minimum. But then we quickly got to like over 3,000. I was like, well, let's shoot for 5 digits. Let's try to get 10,000. And we are already over 15,000 by this point, which is just insanity to me. It was like 14,980 some last time I checked, so by the time you're seeing this, over 15k, which is it just blew all of my expectations out of the water. I figured like when we made the first push, we announced it to everyone, we would get a good amount of votes, but then as the month went on, because it's been a month from when we announced it on July 24th to when we're going to be ending it on August 24th, for this month, I figured it would like start out kind of big, and then just the votes would like sort of fall off over time, as maybe hopefully people wouldn't lose interest, but you know, as maybe people lost interest. But no, it's been the exact opposite. They've snowballed, in fact. As more and more people have found out about the poll, I guess, the votes have just gotten more and more every week, to the point where we had, what, like over 4,000 votes just since last week's reaction. Which is absolutely crazy. Hopefully then we can get our final total over 17k. Hopefully in the next 3 days, because there's always a like big jump after the new chapter comes out. Hopefully we can get 17k. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome if we could get 2,000 more in the next 3 days. I think that's very easily possible. We might even overshoot that. But yeah, really quick before we start reading, I just wanted to show you all of the characters as of when I checked at like noon. All of the characters that had over 100 votes. Not in any particular order. This isn't the order that they're in. Again, I didn't want to spoil the results so close to the end when you're going to be getting the final results. But all of these characters, all 33 of them, which is insanity, because like I look at like old One Piece and My Hero Academia and all these other manga, their character polls, and like the characters at the top will have like 1,000 or a couple thousand votes, but then you get to like 10th place, and 10th place will be like 16 votes or something. So it's like all the votes are really, really concentrated at the top. And what's been amazing about this is seeing how like so many different Tower of God characters have fans, because people have just like, the votes are so spread out. For us, 16 votes, I don't even know if 16 votes will get you into the top 100 characters at this point. Yeah, again, 33 characters have over 100 votes. It's absolutely crazy. The top 10 all have well over like 270. Three of these characters have over 1,000 votes as of when we're talking about this. And I will say, the two that were the closest to making it to 100 votes that didn't get into these sort of top 33 were Leroro and Doan. They had like 89 and 87 votes respectively. They were the closest to 100 that hadn't gotten there yet. But yeah, Bamkun Rak, our main character trio, Shibisu Hatsu and Nak trio, Andrasi, Rachel, and Waryun all have over 100 votes. You've got Paracule, the sort of most popular meme character, I guess. Yuan Sung, Yuri, Masheni, all of those absolutely understandable and respectable. Yiwa and Wang Nan, more sort of main characters with Team Tang Soo-yuk. It's kind of a bummer that more Team Tang Soo-yuk members aren't up there, but I also understand it, you know what I mean? We've got Ron, who my Novik supporter heart kind of bums me out. It's like everybody loves Ron. Nobody gives Novik the credit he deserves. We've got Jinsung and Karaka, Yurik, who all make sense, of course. Jaja, who I'm super excited about. It's been so cool seeing how much people support Jaja. That's been so cool. Because again, to me, one thing I've seen with these results, which is like been kind of a relief to make me think, whoo, these results are legit, is there have been some surprises to me. And of course, I'm just one person with my own opinions and can only see the opinions of people that are like in my comments, or people that I talk to about Tower of God, or people that I watch their stuff for Tower of God. So again, I am in my own sort of bubble of opinions, and there's more opinions outside of that. There's so many Tower of God fans that, yeah, there's still surprises to me, which is good. There should be surprises, or else the character pool wouldn't be that exciting. But generally, you look at the results and you're like, yeah, that makes sense. Not like, there aren't any characters that you think should be super popular that aren't, or characters that you're like, they shouldn't be popular whatsoever that are. So yeah, super cool to see that support for Jaja, who I really feel like is sort of the one that like other than Paracule standing out as like the meme character, is kind of the one that stands out here. The most surprising one of the 33. But isn't in 33rd place. She didn't have the lowest vote total out of all the ones in here, again, as of when I made this. We got Joaquin, one of my favorite characters, Elaine, and Hackney, again, two more of my favorite characters, Garam, Enryu, Zahar, Dada Edwan, Evankel, Caliban, Cha, who, again, it's great to see here, Yama, Yasracha, and Traumare. Those are all the characters as of today that had over 100 votes each. Again, a bunch of these characters, probably like half of them or more, had like over 200 votes. A good more than a handful have over 500. The top three have over 1,000. But yeah, it's so cool to see how spread out the votes are. And thank you again, let me get that out of the way, for sticking through this with me. Let's read the actual chapter, because like I said, I'm extremely excited for it. Kun was in the thumbnail this week. Yeah, not only am I excited for the chapter itself, I'm just so excited for all of the things that come after this chapter. All of the content that I get to make during this hiatus, all the content I get to watch from everybody else during the hiatus, and then the excitement for when Tower of God comes back and we have this new arc and everything. And for this last chapter, I don't know what I want to see. I really want to see Sol Hyang Won stuff the most, I think, but I can't see us getting too deep into that in just one chapter. There's Yama, of course, who I want to see more of, but I guess if we only have one chapter left, I'm not too pressed about that. Kun was in the thumbnail, so I know we're gonna, at least at the beginning, because that's where we left off, probably see some Kun and Rachel stuff, which is good. I'd love to see more of the Pobadao ship and the people that are there. Yeah, there's just so much. That's not even to mention the main character stuff with Bomb and Traumare, and I want to see Bomb go back to the Lopobia place and like the interactions there. There's like so much that we can get into, but I guess the one thing I want to see, I know cliffhangers are harsh, but I want to have some big surprise, probably at the end, whether we get to see Andrasi's team again, which would be really nice, whether we get a random new group of characters, Team Tang Su Yuk, like new characters as in like characters we haven't seen but we've heard of, you know. I want something surprising. Even though it'll be a nasty cliffhanger, because we're going to get hiatused. I want something. So let's see what we have. We have this episode contains depictions of violence that may be upsetting for some readers. The Blue Cat. Man, I kind of like Belarier. Not like him as in like you like a normal character, or I guess it should be Belarier. But like him as in he just seems like the smarmy, again, excuse my French, the smarmy asshole type of antagonist that's just annoying and bothers you and has all this power and stuff. Not like shonen strength power, but like influence power. And I think he is a really interesting potential antagonist right now. He's pretty cute. Hey, say meow. And then we have Lilial Zahard, 4. And Kun, what? Meow. What the hell's wrong with you? This face! I love this panel! Oh my god, I love this panel. I need to use this as a reaction face. That's so good. Hey, lower the platform, shouts out. And they start bringing him down to where Kun is. Also, again, this is just the nicest prison. Kun's got books and all. He's very cute. He has nice skin, too. Weird. I bet the older ladies and gentlemen with lots of suspendium will love him. What? When your dad gives you a cute cat boy from prison? Alright, I'll take him. I'll find a way to get him out of here. Wow, really? What? You're taking me out of here? But why? See you on the outside, little kitty. Hey, what do you mean by that? It's a good thing you're so cute. Little kitten Kun. Man, that was a good scene. That was a good scene. And then he just flops back in the chair. I feel like I'm really not going to like what's about to happen. Over on Yama's side, so we are getting to see more of Yama. He just punched Fights into oblivion. Also, I know everybody else has said it, and I said it in my reaction, but Fights is massive. Because Yama is, like, incredibly tall compared to most of the characters we've seen him beside. And then, like, Fights was even bigger. It's crazy. Oh, looks like he's landing again. I heard that a floating carrier's on its way here. Where's it taking you? To the battlefield. What the hell do you expect to gain from this war? What? How does he know so much? Well, why do you even want to know? It doesn't concern you. Actually, it does. Because if you intend to sacrifice those beastkin for anything, I'll do everything in my power to stop you. What? Do you think you can stop this war? We just have Foot coming into face. So, you're going to fight our whole family, and he's Yuriing him. Foot on face contact. And he just stomps his head into the ground. There's this massive shockwave from it all. I know better than you how dangerous it would be to fight your family. I've met your family head in person. But I can't just back down and run away. Your family and I go a long way back. And he starts walking back from him. Looks like the war that Kelhelm saw coming in the future is really going to happen. I refuse to stand by and do nothing. Hey Beastkin, listen up. As of this moment, you're all free. And I wonder if this light coming off of them is because of the Fang. Because you see this guy on the left side of the panel, and I guess the guy on the right side as well. I wonder if it's like when Akronach's like sort of control whatever was broken by Wong Wong. You can come and fight Lopobio with me. Or you can run. The choice is yours. Muscular lizard lady? Hello? Okay. This guy's face. I like this guy's face too. Look at him. Oh man. And now Fights is... He's gone. He's crushed. I mean, a lot of people are saying, oh my god, is he the other one that's like kidding strength or whatever above Perditium whatever? But I was like, no, he's just here to get whopped so that Yama can take the Beastkin. And I don't want to be one of those people like, oh, I was right or whatever. But yeah, that is what happened. He got just thwomped so that Yama could take the Beastkin. Oh, and he twitches, but I still, like, I do not rate fights. Yama is going to demolish this guy. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm incorrect, but that's my read on the situation. Also, dear girl kinda cute. What's wrong with them? Huh? Is that what I think it is? Huh? Why are they all rushing over here? And they all start charging. Yama! And then Karaka's observer is coming in? He's still alive. Finish him off. He's using daze. He's mind controlling those beastkin. He turns to fights. Oh? And then he just Oh? I was gonna say he splatters him, but is that fight? That doesn't look like Fights' hand. Did a beastkin take the hit or something? Did it stop? Or is that Fights? Oh, I guess it was. Okay. Okay. I didn't think... He has kind of delicate looking hands. I thought maybe somebody took the hit for him. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Fights got stomped. Like, quite literally. How on earth did a loser like him manage to control all those beastkin? Yama. And then Doom comes in. Look. Those are canine ears. What's going on here? Is he their brother? Fights. Was Paul a fake? It would make sense why Paul has been nowhere. Are you ready to go to the rendezvous? Fights, respond. Damn it, it's here already. I mean, honestly, you got, again, 2 Slayers, Dewan, Yuhan Sung, a person who was almost a Slayer in Doom. You got the dying Yisracha, but still, he's still Yisracha. So again, like, what can they do? If it's not Traumary himself, it's like, what can they do? This is way too soon. What should we do? And again, they have been fighting. All of them have fought really tough opponents or whatever. But still, it's like, I don't know. Like, whoever's... And, like, all of these top fighters have been taken from the Lopobia family as well. So it's like, who could this be for me to be like, oh, wow, they're going to be in danger, you know what I mean? What should we do? If we try to fight them now, the battleship will find out about it. Then the Beastkin will be in danger. Yama. Alright, let's just hide among them for now. So are they going to like hide in the Beastkin and then somehow like meet up with Bomb at the Lopobia place or something? Let's hide among them for now. What a plan. Inside, and again, like, how is that possible? Yama is very, very recognizable, I feel like. I mean, of course people who first see him don't know that he's Yama because FUG, secrecy, and all that. But I mean, like, he has main character syndrome in that he really stands out, you know? As well as Karaka. Like, none of these people are gonna look at Karaka and be like, that's a disguise that works. Inside Lilial Zahar's floating carrier. Lord Traumary, how are you, sir? If you don't feel like traveling now, I'll send you a high-speed ship from the battleship, sir. Alright. That's alright. I kind of like this. I haven't been out of the ship in a while. Besides, I don't think Gustang is coming back, and I still have unfinished business with the Irregular, so I'll go back with him later. Very well. Kidding? Yes, sir? Why did you call me so late? Did you want to ask me something? I wasn't aware of your marriage offer. To the Irregular, sir. But I was just wondering if perhaps you changed your mind after meeting him. Not really. I just wanted to take advantage of him. You know me. Plus, Traumary's personality has been a really fun character. Plus, the Irregular swallowed Leviathan. And we have Kidding's reaction. As you know, Leviathan has memories of mine within it. Memories that I erased. So now I have no choice but to make that Irregular mine. This may be impertinent of me to ask, but were you aware in advance that he could swallow Leviathan? Is that why you carried out that operation in the nest? Kidding? And he sinks down. I'm tired. Man, yeah, Traumary's a pretty compelling character, to be honest. Let's talk later. That's a good scene, too. The following day, Bomb went to see Traumeré and asked Traumeré to allow him to take part in the tournament. This is just like the Bomb meeting Cha stuff. I want to see more of this happen. Like, there's so much that we don't get told. He also requested that the marriage be called off if he wins the tournament. Okay. Surprisingly, Traumeré accepted the offer without any hesitation. I think it's because of, like, what Jinsung said last week, where, like, Traumeré's probably got his own plans and schemes that have to do with the tournament. Plus, we know that Traumeré isn't going to just let this fly because he can't anymore because of last scene with Leviathan. So, yeah, there's actually some really, really cool stakes involved here. Surprisingly, Traumeré accepted the offer without any hesitation, on one condition for Bomb. Lilial Zahard agreed to participate in the tournament as instructed by Traumeré. Okay, so we're not going to get to know what it is yet. As a result, the commotion on Lilial's floating carrier died down. Following the call with Traumeré the previous day, the Lopobia battleship managed to locate Traumeré, and they were relieved to learn that he was closer than they thought. So again, like, I mentioned this before with everybody getting teleported randomly. It seems like it wasn't, like, random, but it's like when they had to teleport Lafav's bullet. They couldn't just teleport it to or from anywhere. They had to teleport it from the ship's warp drive to Kuhn's lighthouse as a, like, receiver point. So I feel like teleportation might need a, like, receiver point. Because you see where all of the three got randomly sent to wasn't really random. Like, Bomb's group got sent to another Lopobia ship. Perdidi's group got sent to the Pobedao ship. And the other group got sent to where the other, like, big carrier ship was supposed to be going to meet up with fights. So it seems like they all ended up in, like, specific, like, receiver points or whatever. Like, we don't get an explanation of the exact technology or whatever, but that seems to be kind of what happened. And so, the family began their search for the missing branch leaders. Oh, Perdidi's group. Only a few people in the family were informed of the tournament, with marriage to Juvial Grace as the grand prize. Nevertheless, someone secretly sent out an anonymous message and informed several people both within and outside the family of the news. Oh, this is exciting. Then 3 days later, who are we going to get to see? 3 days, okay. We know it's a month until the tournament. Who are we going to get to see? I'm so excited. Alright, Bomb's looking up. So that's it. Traumeré, Bomb, and his companions. The Lopobia family's battleship. Oh man, I'm so excited. Arrived at the Lopobia family's battleship. I'm so excited. We still have a little bit of... Okay, and Dorsey's Zahard's floating ship. We still have a little bit of chapter left. I'm so excited. What? You want to go see Bomb, but we don't even know where he is or how to reach him. We have a knock. Don't be ridiculous. This doesn't make any sense. Oh, new outfit for Andrasi? What do you mean? All we need to do is find a way to reach him. If we start by searching the area where he disappeared, and what do you intend to do if you meet him? Tell him you're glad he's alive and come right back here? Do you really think that's a smart thing to do considering the situation? The floor advancement test is coming up. Pretty soon we'll reach the place that Traveler told us about. Our goal is to Okay, so we do get to see Traveler again. Like before, we knew that Traveler was with them to, like, track down Rachel or whatever. Or, well, track down Emily, I guess, but I mean, the end goal for getting Emily or whatever is obviously going to be Rachel, but still. Okay, fine. I'll come back in time for the floor advancement test. As soon as I make sure that Bomb's okay. I don't want Endorsey to separate from the team. Just take the whole team with you or do whatever else. I don't know. Endorsey. Bomb isn't dead. He's alive, I'm sure of it. You know he couldn't possibly die that easily. A knock. And then we have a ding. Breaking news. What's this? Breaking news. What the? Juvial Grace. Marriage. So again, they're all finding out. Bomb is entering a tournament for marriage. This is a knock face. And then we have angry Andrasi. I'm going. You're what? Endorsey? No. Hey, wait, this must be a trap. Think about it. This is impossible. Just shut up and keep an eye on the ship. Hey, get back here. Again, I want the whole team to go. Like, I don't want, like... We've seen Anak off-screened enough. And even, like, Amigo Chaz we saw was with them, Traveler. I would really like to have those characters do something, you know? Hey, get back here. Somewhere deep within the tower. Okay, who's it gonna be? What the heck? Well, no, oh my god, is this Lobo Ren, and why is he still in the Yuga costume? Oh my god, I got chills. Finally, it's that boy. Lopo Ren with the Yuga costume. Or maybe not. Maybe Lopo Ren is actually a girl and is going to show up again for the tournament. Oh my god, hold on, what'd he say? What on earth is the meaning of this? What the hell is going on here? Friends, can any of you make sense of this? Oh, is this a Royal Enforcement Division base? They're holding a tournament to decide who will marry Juvial Grace, and if the Lopobia family wins, they're going to make Juvial Grace the heir to their family. Is this for real? And we have this face. Member of Zahard's Royal Guards, Lopobia. So they've changed Royal Enforcement Division, or at least specified Royal Enforcement Division to be the Royal Guards then. Lopobia Ren. I can't believe this. Ren, keep it down. Are we going to get to see Commander Adori? Okay, so this is Adori speaking. We're actually seeing Adori speak. This is insanity. This news appears to have been shared only with a very small number of people. I'll look into... This seems to be one of the side ones, so another red member. I'll have to look into whether it's true or not myself. Until then, don't do anything rash. The face! Oh my god, the face. I love the little bag that Ren has now, too. Yes, sir. Does he really expect me to just sit back and do nothing after reading news like this? Nonsense. I'm going to kill Juvial Grace myself. End of Nest episode. We already had one End of Nest episode. Before I read the hiatus announcement... Man, I love that. That's so fun. I can't wait to see more Ren. My fear is that Ren will get Varagarved. I really, really, really hope not. That's so fun. That is so fun. I'm so excited for this tournament. We have a notice of hiatus, though. Hello, everyone. This is CU. As always, I've thought long and hard about whether or not I should put the series on hiatus again. My ability to work's been severely impaired for very personal reasons over the last several months. Initially, I was going to take a 1-week break and try to continue posting, but in spite of pushing myself beyond my limits and prioritizing the deadline above all else, I'm ashamed to admit that for personal reasons I was unable to focus entirely on my work. Again, there's more than just work. I want CU to take more breaks as a fan. This also reminded me of my desire to provide my readers with only the best quality of work. I've tried to ignore other problems in my life and focus solely on my work, but this is far more difficult to do in practice than I realized. After publishing this episode, I plan to proceed with my work on the following episode right away, and am currently in the process of creating the next episode, but after pushing myself too hard while already not feeling well, I've come to the conclusion that rather than presenting my readers with an unsatisfactory episode, it'd be better to wait until I've recovered to publish the next episode. If that means rejecting some of the work that I've already done. Accordingly, I've decided to wait until I'm feeling better to review the story as it currently stands, and return when I feel sufficiently prepared. So again, that's kind of like what I was saying before, where it feels like they need to prepare things for the next arc. I genuinely apologize to my readers for disappointing them, and for the several recent hiatuses. I love and cherish this series every bit as much as my readers do, so I'll try with my absolute best to come back better than ever before. Thank you all so much for your love and support. And it's really, really sad, because I've heard that Korean fans especially have been really, really, really down on the Nest. But I've seen people that don't like the Nest, but personally what I've seen, just, again, I guess this is anecdotally, I mentioned before with the character poll being in my own bubble, from what I've seen, people generally seem to really like the Nest. A lot more than even I do, and I like the Nest. We just did our, like I mentioned before, me and Dr. Bonehead, Kick the Can Productions, Boss Jesse, we just ranked every arc from worst to best, and like we all talked about all the things we loved so much about the nest. I mean, like, you know, like it's not like, I don't think it was number one for any of us, but I mean, that's hard to do at this point, to just throw out another number one arc ever in a long running series. That's a difficult thing to do. But everybody seemed to enjoy it. Have criticism, sure, but like there are criticisms for anything. I don't know. I do want Tower of God to always be good and be better, and I want CU to be able to take a break, but I don't know. I hope he doesn't feel down on the series too much, because people still seem to love it, you know? But again, gonna leave the credits up as I always do, as I do my outro. I love the chapter. It was very, very fun. I hope, again, everything goes well with CU. Maybe, again, I do not speak Korean, but maybe once all the results for the character poll are done, I will try to link him or send him the results to it or something, and be like, sorry, even though I don't speak Korean, this is just to show you how many, thousands of people here in sort of the worldwide Tower of God community really, really love your work, and love your characters. Maybe I feel like that's something it'd be cool for him to see. But yeah, like I said, prepare for much more Tower of God stuff over the hiatus. Prepare for the chapter 550 screen time update in a couple days, like maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere around there. Tuesday might be cutting it a little short. Maybe Wednesday's more realistic. And then the results for the character poll on, like, I'll be trying to make my video on the character poll results on Sunday, but if anybody else does it before me, you might see it before then. Because I'm going to try to send it out to everyone by Saturday, maybe. Again, going to do my best. But that's all I can do. Remember to go vote. After today, you will have 3 days left. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this chapter, my thoughts and reactions, so much more. Subscribe for more. Again, Tower of God, much more, especially coming over the hiatus, as I am now not sick anymore and will have, I guess, hopefully more time. Yeah, subscribe for more. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, ask and I'll give you one. It's free and open for anyone. If you want to help support the channel on Patreon, it is patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes, or a link will be in the description. And I'll try to do channel membership soon. It's been something I wanted to do for a long time, but I keep pushing it off because I'm like, I need to work on this video, I need to work on this video. And I always sort of prioritize getting videos done for you before, like, things that are like, oh, I could make money from this. But yeah, like Patreon, and when I do get channel memberships up, that would really help to support me doing this and help me to continue to make videos. But yeah, until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.